Hey Troy, it's Chris here, the owner of C&P Marketing and Design. And in this video, I'm going to show you some things that you can do to bring more customers into your business. And they work by putting your business right in the face of somebody searching for your services in the areas that you target. And the topics of today are going to be content, backlinks, and citations, and what they'll actually do for your business if you use these strategies. Just to give you a little sneak peek, how to actually get an additional 34 to 69 jobs every single month. And this is just on the low end. Right? And that's what today's video is going to show you. Now, AA Construction is one of the biggest competitors that you have in the Rockford area, and this is where I'm going to start. And page content is made up of the words, the images, and text behind the images called alt text that make up a certain page on a website. You need at least 1,500 to 2,000 words on your homepage to be optimized with Google, and this will also give you much more opportunity to fill in with some buyer intent keywords that you're trying to rank and get business for. A buyer intent keyword is a word or phrase somebody put into Google that indicates they're ready to buy your services. For example, if somebody looked up concrete contractors in Rockford, Illinois, you know that they're in your area for one, and that they're looking for concrete contractors, not just for their health, right? Because they need a job to get done. So when you rank for words like this, you come up first and get a lot more customers coming right to you that are ready to buy. Now, all of this makes sense as to why Wikipedia is always at the top when you look for most things, because they have the most relevant and authoritative content, and Google rewards them for that. So in short, Google likes information, and in your content, you can strategically place keywords to tell Google exactly what terms you want your website to be put in front of when people search for it. This is why content is king, and it's the easiest and fastest way to rank for literally anything. If we check out the amount of content that this AA Construction has on their front page, they have an okay amount. This is not optimized though, which is going to make it that much easier to overthrow and beat. Now, the second important thing when it comes to optimizing your online presence are backlinks. A backlink is another site linking to yours through theirs, either through text or through a clickable image. So if I went, let me go into a tool I use called Ahrefs that gives you a little bit more of a breakdown so I can show you in more detail. If I clicked on this and it brought me up to their website, that's an example of this website sending their website a backlink. Now, the idea is that these links act like an endorsement of your website from other sites that Google uses to build trust in your business by seeing others vouch for you. It's almost just like a popularity contest where the person with the most wins. But not all backlinks are created equal. You want more powerful and relevant sites linking to you to show that you have more authority. And here's what I mean by relevant. If you had other concrete or contracting or construction websites linking to you, that's going to do a lot more for you than a website like Pizza Hut, for obvious reasons, right? Now take a look at the number of backlinks that they have, and we can actually use this as a roadmap to find out how they're achieving their success. And they only have about 325 backlinks. Only about half of these referring domains sending these are actually any good, because do follow links are the only ones that actually count. So let's say they have half of the amount of backlinks, and these aren't crazy numbers. This is extremely beatable. They're getting about 47 or more traffic to their website every single month, and they're not even scratching the surface, because if we look at their keywords, we could see just what kind of opportunity that you really have. Now, every single location, Rockford and all of these other areas that you service have their own keywords, and each keyword has its own average search volume and difficulty for ranking, which is only a time frame really. So every single one of these has their own volume and difficulty. And I actually took the liberty of breaking down what some numbers, I took a fraction of the ones from Rockford and I applied them, broke down the numbers to show you how many jobs you should be getting off of this on a monthly basis if you use these strategies. And the cool thing about keywords is that you can capture and rank for as many as you want. And like I said, each area has their own keywords you can rank for as well. So this is just the tip of the iceberg here. So now let's look at a Google search. The first thing you see is my absolute favorite tool, and it's the Google Map Pack. Many people go here first to find a business that fills their needs, and getting ranked in the top position means 40 to 50% more calls than top organic ranking alone. Organic ranking being down here with the last two strategies I showed you how to get to. So the overall volume that we saw with the keywords and what we're going to see in this next step, add 40 to 50%, and that is absolutely massive. And what's cool is that you can also capture multiple areas all at once using the same Google business profile. So you can capture business from all of these different areas without having to necessarily have all of their keywords that you're ranking for organically. And this also captures all of the near me and nearby keywords. If somebody's in your area and they look for concrete contractors near them, and you're the most relevant option because your Google business profile has been optimized and you have a lot more citations than your nearest top competitor, you're going to be coming up in the first place and get that business. And what gets you ranked here is having a stronger and a larger citation profile than your competitors. A citation is your business's name, address, and phone number as it's written on your Google business profile, submitted into directories such as Yelp and Yellow Pages. And once your content, backlinks, and citations are all coming together and you're beginning to outgrow your competitors, here's what you might be looking at and why it's so worth it. And like I said, this is only a very, very, very small fraction of even the amount of keywords for Rockford. There's much more than this. And then there's, if you did some sort of like construction, there's other types of keywords as well. And this is only one area that you cover, let alone all of the other areas. But this totals to about 460 searches a month on average getting leads this way, unless your conversion rate, your sales and closing rate is in the toilet and it's only like 10% or something crazy, you're looking at on average 5 to 10% of the total search volume converting into paying customers using buyer intent keywords. So just using the SEO, anywhere from 23 to 46 jobs a month, using the Google business profile in addition to the SEO, anywhere from 34 to 69 jobs or more. And once again, these are just these keywords and just in Rockford, and this is monthly. And what could that really do for you, your business, and your family if you had all of this? I'm not sure what your margins are, but if you multiply your average profit per job by the number of jobs you could be getting, what could you make this year if you use these strategies? Pause the video real quick and do the numbers. So Troy, this is what I do for a living, and while this video is going to help you start generating a decent amount of revenue, if you want to step it up and go after larger areas, more keywords, or get there faster, or have any questions whatsoever, you can just shoot me an email back, or you can give me a call or text at 330-978-5004. We would just have a quick chat to find out exactly how much revenue you'd like to make, and I'll do the research to make sure that it's possible for you and give you a time frame on how long it would take to do so. Then we would just talk from there. Either way, I would really appreciate at least a line of feedback, just so I know you got some value out of the video, or if I could have done or explained anything a little bit better for you. Thank you so much, Troy. Have an amazing rest of your day, and I will talk to you soon, my man.